Hey football fans, buckle up because I'm about to narrate one of the wildest UEFA Super Cup clashes you've ever seen. PSG versus Tottenham in Udine, where Spurs thought they had it in the bag, but oh boy, did the drama unfold. Picture this, Tottenham, under their new boss Thomas Frank, looking like defensive superheroes, leading 2-0 thanks to some cheeky set-piece magic. But PSG, the reigning Champions League kings, pull off a late miracle to force penalties and snatch the trophy 4-3. It's like that friend who shows up late to the party but steals the show. Classic PSG. Let's dive in, folks. The game ends 2-2 after 90 minutes, but it was Tottenham who struck first blood. Micky van de Ven. Yeah, that Dutch defender with a name that sounds like a fancy wine, heads in a set-piece goal just before halftime. Then, after the break, Cristian Romero channels his inner gladiator and nods in another from a corner. Spurs are up 2-0, and I'm thinking, Thomas Frank's debut? Dream start. This guy's got Spurs playing like a well-oiled machine. They were defending like their lives depended on it, throwing bodies everywhere. It was like watching a human wall in a zombie apocalypse. PSG, fresh off a Club World Cup loss to Chelsea a month ago, and with a super short preseason, they literally just got back to training last week, looked rusty as an old bicycle. No shots on target for ages. But wait, plot twist. Luis Enrique, PSG's mastermind coach, shakes things up around the 60-minute mark. In comes Fabian Ruiz, and suddenly Spurs are huffing and puffing like they've run a marathon. The substitutes light a fire. Kang-In, that South Korean wizard, rifles in a screamer from the edge of the box in the 85th minute. 2-1. And just when you think Spurs might hold on for dear life, Goncalo Ramos, the guy with the stooping header that could win an Olympic gold in diving. Okay, not really, but it was epic. Levels it in the 94th minute. Boom, 2-2. And we're off to penalties, the ultimate football lottery where dreams go to die or thrive. Penalties? Pure chaos. Vitinha misses PSG's first, giving Spurs the edge. But then Van de Ven and young Matthews fluff their lines, and Nuno Mendes steps up like a boss to seal the 4-3 win for PSG. Heartbreak for Tottenham, who banished those Spursy vibes after their cup win over Man United in May, only to have them creep back in. Jokes aside, though, is Spursy even fair? Nah, this was a heroic effort against maybe the world's best team. Thomas Frank post-match, we showed we can play against anyone. Proud as punch, talking about their adaptability. High press when it's on, low block when it's not. Educating moment. Set pieces were key here, folks. PSG conceded a third of their goals from them last season, and Frank exploited that like a pro. It's straight out of his old Monday Night Football breakdowns. Defend smart, attack dead balls. Spurs nailed it for 80 minutes. This loss stings like stepping on Lego, but it's optimistic vibes for Tottenham's future under Frank. They start the Premier League against newly promoted Burnley on Saturday at 3 p.m. Easy win incoming? PSG kick off League One at Nantes on Sunday, 7:45 p.m. If you're new to football, remember, Super Cup is the clash between Champions League and Europa League winners. Pure prestige. What a game. Fun, frantic, and full of lessons on resilience. Hit like if your team Spurs, or comment PSG forever below. Subscribe for more match breakdowns, jokes, and football fun. Hashtag football fever.